Hello everybody and welcome to the first ever episode of Unhinged, Australia's only dedicated show to the sounds of the underground. If you haven't noticed, I'm a little bit nervous because we've never done a live video to everybody before. If you can hear me loudly and clearly, if you could press the wow face on your live stream, that will just let us know that you can hear us. Naturally, we can already hear ourselves. If you and I have never met, my name is Kazer. I'm a DJ, founder of Rehab, and host of this program. With me in the studio is the son of Zeus by day and Sydney's #1 photographer by night, Mr. Luke Davids.
Hello.
How are you going?
I am dying.
You're dying?
I'm sweating bullets.
Don't die just yet. That would be pretty shit. For those who've never seen the show before, because we were broadcasting in a focus group, we just want to basically tell you what this show is about before we get stuck into things. And basically, we created this show because we wanted to show everybody there's more to the rave scene than just parties and DJs. There's a lot of people that happen, a lot of things happen behind the scenes, and we want to expose some of that stuff. And we also want to give a new platform to Australian DJs and producers because I think Luke will agree with me, the best in the world are right here, mainly in Sydney. There's a few in Victoria and there's one in Adelaide. No, I'm joking. Just so everyone knows who you are, Luke, what's your deal for those that don't know?
I'm an event photographer. I shoot a lot of the events in Sydney. You've probably seen me running around with a camera. I've probably got a photo of you somewhere.
That's true, because you do a lot of the festivals. You do like DEF CON,
Yep.
Electric Gardens.
Yep. HSU. Yeah, I do pretty much a lot of the trance and all the hardstyle.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's it.
That's pretty much it.
Let's. How about we introduce who else is on the show?
Okay. Well, it's our pleasure to introduce our two guests. We have Aaron. We have one half of Dilly Tech. Aaron?
The better half, some might say.
Equal half. How are you all doing? Thanks for having us on the show. It's a real pleasure to be here. Congratulations to you guys with your first show and finally getting stuff live.
It's finally out there.
And we have Harrison Slendy. Welcome.
G'day guys, thanks so much for having me on the show.
Oh, they can't hear you, man. we don't have a microphone for the couch yet. But we'll sort that out maybe when Rode start giving us some sponsorship.
Yeah.
We need at least 2 more microphones. There's another couch in the studio. We actually have, and I can't put them on camera right now, we have a small studio audience.
Oh, group of 50. Okay, 2.
It's Steve and Lilith. Thank you for joining us in the show. They're going to be our laughs and cheer on people. They probably might be out of the job by the end of the night though. I can't wait to get into the interviews, but let's get into some Unhinged news. So, yes, I'm off to a good one. I've already got that nervous, I'm going to stall a little bit. More venues bite the dust in the Sydney CBD. DEF CON 1, let's analyse the fallout. And Canberra and why they're doing it better than Sydney. Quick update on further venue closures in and around the Sydney CBD area that have been contributed to the Sydney lockout laws. Shift Nightclub is in Oxford Street, was the most recent club to announce it's closing its doors. And last week, iconic restaurant, and I hope I'm pronouncing this properly, Ondi, shut its doors due to a huge drop in foot traffic. This is a further example of how the lockout laws are affecting the city of Sydney and its culture. Clubs, bars, eateries are all linked. So every closure affects all of us. Moving on to DEF CON 1, which got plenty of people talking, and not just because of this guy you see on the screen who's completely naked and standing on top of the crowd at Red Stage. Apparently some other stuff happened. For example, police using a sniffer dog charged a total of 45 people at DEF CON 1 music festival with drug-related offences. If we estimate 25,000 people attended at DEF CON, that means 0.18% were caught with illegal substances. At Unhinged, we would like to maybe create a new headline for the mainstream media, and that is 99.82% of ravers nailed it. Sticking with DEF CON, and there was a little bit of controversy, mainly surrounding the... I'm just going to fix that camera. Mainly revolving around main stage. which was quite clearly the exact stage used as the UV stage in DEF CON in the Netherlands. Although the stage itself was quite epic, some took to social media to call out Q-Dance on recycling stages, or recycling, so to speak. And considering DEF CON has a strong policy of using recycled materials, considering they did this to their stages, I'm not even remotely surprised. Although it has coined recycled, seems to be the flavour of the month at the moment on Facebook. Moving right along. My heart rate's racing.
I can hear it in my
Absolutely
headphones.
racing. And I'm talking really quickly. Let's move on to this guy. And this is completely pointless news, but the Penrith City Gazette has reported that Penrith Council is looking into noise pollution complaints from the DEF CON 1 festival, which allegedly could be heard up to 8 kilometres away. And for that I say, Q-Dance, well done. Lastly, in Unhinged news, and why ACT seem to be doing it better than New South Wales, which, to be honest, couldn't be that difficult, is the lastly on Unhinged rather. Finally, some forward thinking for harm minimisation on drugs in the music scene, as ACT have approved free pill testing station at Spilt Milk Festival. This is Australia's first trial of pill testing station at an event, and will set the tone for the possibility of this becoming a permanent fixture at Australian festivals. There is a list of measures put in place to protect punters from police prosecution for getting their pingers tested. Ravers will be able to find things out like drug purity, active ingredients, and potential dangerous additives that might be cut into their pills or whatever they've decided to ingest. I applaud the move from the ACT as a step in the right direction for harm minimisation and ravers' safety. And I've stumbled through it, but that is the very first Unhinged news. Go us. We're going to take a quick little break while my heart rate settles down a little bit, and we'll be right back after this with Aaron Grace from Dilly Tech.